The holidays are coming and we're getting to that point where everyone's rushing to buy last minute gifts for their loved ones. If you have a creative person in your life, photographer, videographer, or content creator, and you don't know what to get them, then don't worry, because I'm going to be giving you guys some gift ideas or suggest some products that I use every single day as a creative. We'll start with the cheapest gifts and work our way up to the more expensive ones. If you're interested in any of these products I talk about, I'll leave them all linked in the description down below. For the first gift on our list, we're going to be going with SD cards, more specifically the SanDisk Extreme Pros, because they're super great cards and they're extremely affordable. Depending on the size or its capacity, these can range anywhere from $10 to $40, which is extremely cheap when it comes to SD cards. These are great stocking stuffers, but these can also be good gifts on their own. I can't stand formatting a card before a project is actually delivered just to make room for my next project, so I just know any creative would appreciate more SD cards. Next gift, or should I say gifts on our list, are any Peak Design products. I've been a huge fan of Peak Design products just because they've reinvented the way traditional camera straps have been used. I keep these Peak Design anchors on my camera at all times, and they make it so easy to attach any Peak Design product or strap to it without the hassle of attaching it like traditional camera straps. My favorite has to be the cuff strap, but the leash, slide, and clutch are all great products. These range anywhere from $40 to $100. One thing I will say is that these have been out for a while now, so there is a good chance that that creative in your life already has one of these Peak Design products. Next gift on our list are these mini video lights. This one is made by a company called Laofas. It has a ton of different lighting modes and it's extremely powerful for how small it is. These video lights are extremely useful for all types of creatives. I've used these when shooting portraits at night, but also when I want to add a touch of color in the background of my videos. These lights can be mounted to tripods, light stands, and even the top of a camera. So many companies make these types of lights, so you can find them at all different price points, ranging anywhere from $40 to $200. I've had this one for about 2 years now. It still works perfectly fine, charges via USB-C, no batteries, and it has a ton of different lighting modes. Now, when people think gifts, they think physical, but what about digital? My next gift idea or suggestion is a subscription to a platform like Artlist or Artgrid. I use Artlist anytime I need music for a video, which is basically every single day. I even use Artlist in this video that you're watching right now. And the nice thing is I never have to worry about getting a copyright strike, which is extremely important for content creators who are creating content for YouTube, Instagram, and even TikTok now. Music is hands down the best way to elevate a project or a video and keep your audience engaged. This is such a good gift because you can buy them a yearly subscription, and if they actually enjoy using the platform, after that year is over, they can choose whether or not they want to keep using it. So I'd highly recommend checking out Artlist and Artgrid. Next on the list, we have this Anker wireless charger. These chargers are amazing because not only can you charge your phone, but you can also charge your camera batteries if they have a USB port like this. I can charge my microphone, drone batteries, and even power my entire camera setup using just this. Out of the hundreds of wireless chargers you can buy online, I would highly recommend getting the Anker one because they're super reliable. Battery lasts such a long time, charges devices extremely fast, and I believe it's only about $40. This charger comes everywhere with me because I never know when I need it. Next gift, we have an old film camera. This one you're seeing right here is a 40-year-old Nikon FE, and I think it's a perfect gift for any photographer. Even if it doesn't get used like it should, I feel like the design of a film camera looks so beautiful that it even looks good as a prop or a piece of decor in your home. I even like to bring mine to photo shoots and use it as a prop in some of my photos. I know I would love to have a shelf somewhere back there full of old vintage film cameras. I think it would just look so cool. So if you wanted to buy a film camera for a photographer that you know, you can just head to eBay and pick one up anywhere from $60 to $200. Next gift on our list, we have a microphone, because what kind of creative doesn't like a good sounding microphone. The microphone I'm gonna suggest is the Rode VideoMic NTG. I recently picked this up a couple months ago and I absolutely love it. Out of all the microphones I've ever had, this one has to be hands down the best one. It has no battery and charges over USB-C. You can plug it in directly into your camera to record audio, or you can plug it into your computer to record things like voiceovers. It also has this dial on the back to fine-tune the microphone's gain on the fly while recording. This microphone has a ton of features, but my favorite has to be the auto turn on feature, where it automatically turns on when it detects that the camera has turned on. This way they'll never forget to turn it on and realize later that no audio was recorded, which happens a lot more than you think. This microphone comes in at about $240, which is actually a great price for the quality of audio you get. Now, we talked a lot about different gear, but how about a backpack to actually carry all of this gear? I went through a ton of different backpacks, and for the longest time, I was a huge fan of the Lowepro Pro Tactic bags. But recently, Gura Gear sent me this Kiboko City Commuter, and I have non-stop been using it. And this is because it has a rollable top that allows for extra storage, which is great when traveling. This bag comes in at $300, but if you get any good camera bag, this is the average price. Our next gift on our list is pretty expensive, but would make a pretty killer gift, I know, if I was a kid, and that's the DJI drone. Now, this is obviously an expensive gift for a work party Secret Santa. I'd probably stick with the SD cards. I know I would have loved a drone when I was younger and just getting started in this creative space. This one I have here is the DJI Mavic Air 2, which is an excellent drone, but if I were to buy a drone right now, I'd probably go with the DJI Mini 3 Pro, just because you don't need a license to fly it like you do with this one, and it's great for capturing all types of content. Drones can range anywhere from $400 to $2,000, so you really have a ton of different options for all different budgets. Lastly, if you want to be a little bit different, then I highly recommend checking out my store of digital assets. I know I'm shamelessly plugging my store in here, but you can find Notion templates specifically designed to better organize and structure content for content creators, my signature yellow title for Final Cut Pro, contract and invoice templates if that creative in your life is just getting into the field and doesn't know where to start, presets to help edit faster, or you can even book them a mentorship call with me to help them with anything photography related. From now until December 27th, I'll be running a special holiday promotion to save you 20% off all digital assets. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, everything I talked about in this video is linked down below. If you found this video useful, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Happy holidays, and I'll see you in the next one.